What's going on? It's Fight Season MMA, and today I want to make a video talking about the UFC champion who will not fight the number one contender, who's too scared to fight the number one contender, and that is Jon Jones. Jon Jones does not want to fight Tom Aspinall with every little ounce of his body, and I truly believe that. If you guys enjoy the UFC content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I always like to respond to comments as much as possible. And while you're down there, please turn on post notifications so you guys always are notified when I drop videos. 98% of viewers who watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you guys could please subscribe and show support. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, but let's get right into the video on why Jon Jones is the most scared champion. Jon Jones not fighting Tom Aspinall will go down as one of the biggest losses in UFC history. Jon Jones, one of the best pound-for-pound greatest fighters of all time, does not want to fight Tom Aspinall because he doesn't think he has to prove to himself and to the other fans that he is the greatest fighter of all time. And this fight isn't about being the greatest of all time. It's showing that you actually want to step in the octagon, put everything on the line, and be great. Jon Jones has fought the likes of Daniel Cormier, Alexander Gustafsson, Lyoto Machida, Shogun Rua, and so many more opponents, but Tom Aspinall is the new generation. He is the new best heavyweight, and he is the new hardest heavyweight to face for Jon Jones. And this isn't Jon Jones' natural division. As we all know, Jon Jones was a previous light heavyweight, but he just came up to capture the heavyweight title versus Ciryl Gane, who was a very easy matchup. Now, against Tom Aspinall, he is such a big, smart, high IQ'd fighter to where Jon Jones is not going to be incredibly outmatching his opponent in that category. Usually Jon Jones has the length advantage, the height advantage, the weight advantage in every single little fight that he has, but Tom Aspinall is going to be taller than him. He's going to be longer than him. He's going to have relatively the same IQ as Jon Jones. He's going to be bigger, and he's going to be faster than Jon Jones, which is something that not a lot of people have been able to say that they can do. As well, Tom Aspinall is going to have more power than anyone Jon Jones has ever faced, and that is something that I think that Jon Jones is truly scared of going into the fight with Tom Aspinall. Now, not saying that Jon Jones can't win this fight, because he definitely can if he believes in his skills and he believes in his ability, even at the age of 36, 37, or 38 years old, whatever, however old he is. But Tom Aspinall versus Jon Jones is the fight that needs to happen. And if Jon Jones retires before taking this fight, that will really, really, really put a blemish on his resume, especially since that Tom Aspinall wants the fight. He waited out for a while trying to get this fight. And Tom Aspinall, who is the interim champion, is defending the interim belt before Jon Jones defends the actual title, which I understand that Jon Jones tore his pec, but still, Tom Aspinall wants to go out there and be great, not pick his fights, and just fight. Whereas Jon Jones just wants to pick whatever he wants. He wants to fight Stipe Miocic next, which, yes, I understand that Stipe is quote-unquote the GOAT of heavyweight, but in order to be great, Jon Jones, and to solidify his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time, he needs to fight Tom Aspinall, because that will show that he will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. You look at Diego Lopez at UFC 303, and he took a fight with Dan Ige on short notice after cutting weight, after getting paid, after everything. He didn't need to fight, and he still got his full paycheck. And guess what? He stepped in there because he always lives by a motto that he will fight anywhere, anytime, any place. And that is something that Jon Jones needs to show if he's the greatest champion of all time, and that is throughout their entire career. You look at Tom Aspinall, he says he will fight Jon Jones wherever he wants, and that fight would be the biggest fight in UFC history, having Jon Jones coming up against the interim champion to combine the belt, the new face of MMA versus the face of MMA in totality, and that would be one of the greatest fights you could ever see. But Jon Jones, I think, is going to be too scared to take the fight. I think he's going to fight Stipe Miocic at UFC's Madison Square Garden in November and ultimately retire after that, leaving this one of the biggest mysteries in UFC history. Could Jon Jones really beat Tom Aspinall? And I think that answer is no. And if he doesn't fight Tom Aspinall, that's going to be one of the biggest blemishes in UFC history on his resume, because it's going to go down that Jon Jones was ultimately too scared and too worried about Tom Aspinall to ultimately fight him. And Jon Jones's reputation in the UFC is going to be already more hampered than it currently is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video of Fight Season MMA. If you agree with my take that Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall not happening is one of the biggest mistakes in UFC history, please leave a like on the video. Also, leave a comment down below what you think about this hot take or topic, because I always want to hear what you guys have to say, what the viewers have to say. If you guys enjoy these UFC content breakdown and news videos, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And while you're subscribing, please turn on the notifications as well to get notified whenever I release another UFC breakdown or any other video. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my videos. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys very soon with more UFC content and news.